So what do I want to do today? It's a very late start today because I was fannying about with audio situations. But this is kind of like a relaxing, chill, very late start stream. And I thought we'd do the cartographer journey, which apparently I am not tracking right now. Gameplay, no. Oh, where is this fudge? There it is. There we go. So I thought we would track the cartographer journey as something fun to do together whilst leveling one of our new camel friendos. Because with a heavy heart, I say, we lost our dear pigeon to the Siege of Almeria. 57,000 health that creature had, and he died drawing aggro away from us. It was a very sad day. I think we all felt it. And yes, the poor derp just, his AI just wasn't good enough for him to evade enemies. Yes. And I thought 57,000 health would give him enough health that he could survive while we knocked people out, but apparently not. The mount versions of the camels, whilst they have a lot less HP, still almost 30,000 health, are much better at evading, just like your horses. So yes, they're much more likely to survive. So chat, type 1 for Groot, type 2 for Pigeon Jr. Who shall we level first? If anybody hasn't watched Guardians of the Galaxy, you won't get the Groot reference. Pigeon Jr. or Groot, basically. 1 for Groot, 2 for Pigeon Jr. Cast your votes, please, and we shall level them. A pigeon, yes. In my opinion, the castle sucks, yes. Corner turd, well, yes, absolutely, that's it. There's a lot of I see a lot of 2s, lots of 2s. Okay, a lot of 2s there. A couple of 1s. Okay, baby pigeon it is then. Okay, baby pigeon. Let's try to keep you alive as we travel around the map. What is your so I'm gonna put him on passive because he is a fighter. He is a fighter, but because this is a no thralls challenge, we just put you also on passive. This withdrawal thing here just does not work. It really doesn't work. It's terrible. What was I going to say next? I did want to mention as well, while I was fannying about in the house, preparing for the stream, I went away and I came back. I went away to take a screenshot for a thumbnail, and then I came back and there were more Stygian raiders in the house again. I have made a clip about it, but basically if you siege Almeria, when you return to your house, there is a chance that they may be inside it, ransacking it, throwing around demon fire orbs and killing anybody in the house, which is an issue for us because we're doing a no fighter thralls challenge. We have some fighter friendos, dancers, Queen, Delencia Snowhunter, but they're set to passive because we're not expecting them to fight for us. But they're just here to kind of make the place feel more lively. We've got, who is this? Delencia here, Luba the Luscious, and another, oh, shizzles. That scared me for a second. There you go, we're right into the meteor showers here. You won't get hit though, it's fine. So yes, so be aware of the fact that they might break into your house and just spawn inside. So if you make sure if you've got any followers in there that they've well armored with a good weapon. Otherwise, log out and log back in again, which is what I did. I have reported it to Funcom. I know that lots of you have also experienced the same problem. But do let me know if you have had it happen. And please do feedback to them about it as well. Where is baby pigeon? So yeah, so let's track the cartographer journey for something chill to do while we're kind of getting our Twitch drops. Exclamation mark ticket if you want to enter the giveaway. That's going to be running during the stream. And yeah, so we're going to head to the summoning place. Let's do it. Anyway, how is everybody doing? Have you been doing the hunt event? If you want to know how to do it, exclamation mark hunt. I have, let's not question that. Exclamation mark and then a breath and then the word hunt. I'm going to move on now. I've made a video which is like a comprehensive guide. Yes, moving on. I just ate. Sometimes I'm a bit giddy after I eat. Yes, and you can watch my guide. Anyway, I don't know if anyone noticed that. She's running off without her mounts again. I've got my mounts. I'm going to try and get them away from these turd wallets because they are going to come and attack my friendos. And really, you know, the fighter camels, they start with like 3,000 health. So, you know, you've got to kind of be careful, keep them alive. I got some decaf off coffee here. I wish it was proper coffee. In my opinion, that's a bug that is a feature. I'll come introduce something that doesn't work. Impossible. Yeah, fair. The good news is we have completed El Morayo. We did it twice. What else have we done? And last stream... Oh, by the way, I haven't shown you. I am actually wearing the Godbreaker leggings and the Perfected Heavy Sabotons today. So I'm spec'd for like a lot of agility kind of damage. I should have repaired these really. And this is my build. Max agility, max vitality, 3 in grit, the first in expertise. There you go. And I'm also buffed with an elixir of grace and salted exquisite meat. There you go. There you go. Excellent. You'd eat after you eat. What do you eat? Catnip. I don't know what it is. But whenever I eat, especially if I'm tired, I can be a bit kind of like a bit giggly, you know. We're doing some of the hunts now that the end is extended. Absolutely yes. That's it. Yep. Alrighty. Well, I do love a travel adventure. Yeah, so I did notice that you can spawn in the recipes for the hunt stuff. So it might be that at some point in the future on our kind of community server, I might kind of give people recipes for things. If Funcom kind of I have fed back, and I know a lot of people have fed back, that whenever we do these events, we really need the recipes to persist on our accounts. But I am tempted to kind of give people some recipes in future as like on our community server. I don't know if you guys want that. I don't know if the hunt will be returning. If it is returning, then I probably wouldn't give away recipes. But if it was never going to come back again, I would be tempted to give people recipes just so that they could have it, you know, on our server. Don't know how you feel about that. Did you build the stairs up to the base so a horse can traverse the cliffside? No, I did not, Kalendros. Next question. Cats get zoomies after eating. Is Anna 3 cats in a trench coat? I will never confirm or deny that. You can't force me to. Happened to me, yes. I was sad they killed people, yeah. Do you know what? I got to be really careful about the words that I use because I just said K-I-double-L-E-D, right? And I feel really silly saying murdified and all sorts of like variations of that. But 12 of my recent VODs on YouTube have been marked for limited monetization. Not that I make a huge amount of money from them anyway. They've been marked for limited monetization. And it isn't just streams where my character is wearing the bestial regalia, right? So I can only imagine it's for using certain words about unaliving game characters. But it is a bit of a concern, really. So I do, if you find me using even more careful language or wearing like a full kind of, you know, Mac in the game, I'm going to be probably experimenting with things to see what it is. Because YouTube do not tell you why your video was demonetized. And you can like put it forward for review. I did that for one of them and they were like, yep, confirmed, without telling me why. So yes, there's a bit of a concern really. I did wonder if it's because the game has gotten a bit more gruesome recently, because there's a bit more blood and stuff. I have turned off fatalities and that didn't solve the problem. How pretty this game is. So nice. So I don't know, people. I'm kind of, you know, could be the text from the chats. The AI reads everything. Yeah, but I don't think so. I don't think so. You mean the chat from Restreambot going into YouTube? I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. Modify probably trips the mayor. Yeah, probably. Yeah. I did say there's even like a couple of clips that I've posted in the last week, and 2 of those have both been marked for limited as well. Friends, I never say the S word when I'm talking about features of this game. Friendos, I say usually. YouTube filters are bonkers. It absolutely, yeah. The fantastic AI that works out what to write for captions is so useful, but it also means that they have a transcript of everything you've said in your video in a way that they wouldn't have in the past. So yeah, and it's like using it against creators basically. Super frustrated. You should start posting warnings and giving warnings at the start of your video that a video is made and paid sensitive words for images. I mean, the game is a mature game. It is marked as a mature game as well. YouTube is really silly with that. Some use of words are not good, but geez, feel the read before flagging videos. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm, you know, breaking the fourth wall, but occasionally a swear word slips in, right? But you are allowed, if it's not like in the first like few minutes or something, you are allowed to like say some like minor kind of curse words. You know? You want me to mark things to say that they may contain sensitive words and images? Nah. I don't see how that's going to help me. Yeah, I don't think that's going to help me with YouTube, to be honest. How do I get to... I'm going to get through the unnamed city. Let's go. Excuse me. But it is a concern. If it's about how gruesome the game is, then I think Funcom might have a like potential issue on their hands, really, because if they kind of making it more bloody, we maybe will need some kind of like gore filter or something, toggle, you know. Maybe we could have like glitter fall off the enemies when we like slay them or something. Hello, Forik, how are you, lovely? It's only going to get worse as they shove AI into everything. That's true, yeah, everything, absolutely. Yep. The worst thing for me, and I think, I mean, people who get banned from Twitch and things like that, I think the absolute worst thing, I mean, not that I'm going to get banned because they don't monetize my video, but hopefully. How do I say this? The worst thing is if you've been sanctioned and you don't know why, right? That is the worst thing. Somebody says to you, oh, hey, you know that work you did? We're not going to pay you for that because it doesn't meet our guidelines. But we're not going to tell you what it was about it. So what you need to do is just keep posting. And then eventually you might work out some kind of like, you know, theme. Because why would we spend our time like telling you about it? You know what I mean? Sorry, I didn't mean to start ranting about this, but it is kind of frustrating. Yeah, even just a gore filter would probably be helpful for YouTube, those who have issues with blood in general. Yeah, it's funny though as well, because I was in a Twitch channel kind of a few months ago, and one of like the bigwigs at Twitch was there, and they were talking about, remember they marked a load of our games as like mature on Twitch, so now like you have to click OK when you see a Conan stream, even though mine doesn't have any like nudity or anything. And I said I was a bit concerned about that because my main game is a mature game, and they said, oh, advertisers aren't really that concerned about mature games. This is on Twitch, so I'm surprised that YouTube has a problem when Twitch doesn't. Do you know what I mean? Enemies spraying butterflies when you like, exactly, perfect. I feel like some game made the blood green to avoid issues. But it's been years. Yeah. So I have no idea what it is, but I'm gonna have to try and work it out. Anyway, so what I did was, because they put it as limited monetization, I just turned off the adverts on those videos. So if you find some of my videos with no adverts, that's why. Basically, I just turned them off completely because all they're doing is still charging, running ads. Is our frame drop in this exact location as usual. Hunts. Maybe. Right, this way. Come on, Pigeon Junior. He looks so tiny, doesn't he? Poor little baby. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I put him in an animal pen. If you put them in an animal pen, you get a fighter. If you do a stable, you get a mount version. So, looks so little. Oh my god. YouTube has a lower rage requirement, I think, than Twitch. There's some YouTube kids. It's a sectioned off area. Yeah. It does seem like a constant battle, though, because they seem to come out with things that are quite, like, overly harsh, and then they kind of tune it back when people complain about it eventually. On YouTube, whereas Twitch tends to like say, hey, it's fine to be naked on Twitch for a bit. Suddenly everyone's naked and they go, we realized our regulations were overly lenient and it caused an issue we could not have foreseen. We're going to make it so that you can't be naked on Twitch. And oh, okay, cool, great. Nobody saw that coming. Do you know what I mean? Groggy, thank you for the follow. Remember the body painter that suddenly feed when they changed the mature? Yeah, who such content should be on a more mature site. I agree with you. I mean, I have nothing against people who make their money out of that. Absolutely zero, because I think it's honestly a hypocrisy to think that. But I kind of don't want it on Twitch personally. I don't know. I don't really want to be on that kind of site, you know. So there you go. But I'm cool with it existing. You know. There you go. Censor week was amusing. I know. That's it. So let's level up this friendo of ours. Immediately people tried pushing the limits exactly what was acceptable when Twitch did that as well. Absolutely. Well, they will do though, won't they? These people make a lot of money and they make Twitch a lot of money. So Twitch doesn't want to ban them permanently, you know, but I don't know. What do you got to, buddy? Pigeon Junior, 4,500 already. So all we have to do is find these places, but we'll go through and murdify people. Wait, what am I... Right, think of a word for me, chat. What can I say instead of murdify?
God, what was that?
Delive. Deliver from life. No. Incapacitate. Incapacitate could be one. Spirit lives on. Hi, Pigeon Junior. Hello, Luke. Yes. Evict. Yeah. So what I have said a few times in like some videos is defeat. Defeat is like a good one, I think, because you can't... You're joking. Do you know what, chat? Earlier on, when I was running around testing audio, I ran in here and that exact Tanner was in here and I defeated him. Sit. Now, I do have a wheel nearby. If you want to know why we've got so many purple lotus orbs, it's because at some point we're going to run into Almariah and we're going to see how well we do with a bunch of purple lotus orbs. We're going to like stand on the gate or something. Let's just have a quick look around. I don't have a single-handed sword. Let's have a quick look. Man flesh. Lady flesh. How dare you? It's a Dafari Witch Doctor. Of course it is. What do I do? Witch Doctor or Tanner? I've tried to look for that person for ages. Can I take them both? Will the game allow it in single player? Right, get away from my dude on the ground. I'm not in cloak, I promise. I would prefer you didn't, actually, sir. If that's all very well. But I've been looking for a witch doctor. Wait. Come on then, we'll take you instead. Let's get poor little pigeon out of here. Come on, my dudes. Let us save ourselves. We'll run to Sinner's Refuge because we've got a cart. At least we've got a cart there. We've got a wheel. Sunsets. Yeah, that's a good one. Wheel, Jim. Yeah, crush them and saw them flee before you. Yes, that's a good one. Delete. Manually despawn. Okay. Delete. Okay. Oh, these are some good ideas. Tanner is rarer. I mean, we have a Tanner. His name is rarer, definitely, but I've been trying to get a witch doctor. Chat, we are coming to the end of this series, you know. We have really the last boss of this game now is the Purge. So I'm going to see how high a level of Purge I can defeat completely solo. And I could have, what I'm going to do is like design something, build it, and then we'll try and see if how much we need to cheese and how much we can just do from like brute force, as somebody called it. Where is my, there it is. But yes, I didn't feel like doing that today because it was such a late start to the stream. There we go. We got our witch doctor friendo. I'm intentionally not putting anything in Pigeon's inventory because he doesn't have a huge amount of health. And, you know what I mean? I'm just, you know. He's not the best at, like, evading. Hi there, sir. I have come to spread the good word of Crumb. Crumb specifically asked me not to do that because he doesn't actually give a crap. And he said, actually, if I do that, he'd be really annoyed. But because he doesn't really use his powers against anybody, probably there'd be no comeuppance for it. So here we are. If I can annoy him, that's really just one of my main hobbies. Hi there. Junior's still squishy and needs more time in the oven to bake, that's it. Junior really, you know, needs a bit of time to grow up. He's still in the baby tree phase. I do think that they've made, like, the BLOOD situation a bit more graphic recently. Oh, Confessor. So this is one of the only problems with the chakrams, is they really are quite powerful. So you might find like a left click with daggers is a bit more precise. But these are so good against like small groups and things. Really like them. I tell you what, I really like them for, you know, one of the skeleton bosses in the Unnamed City. There's like a bunch of skeletons right next to him. They are so good against those like hordes of skellies. So there you go. All right, we got our friendo. Shall we see? I don't think that witch doctor, Tanner, will still be there because it's single player.
Just subscribed with Prime.
Dom, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome back. Thank you for 2 months. Thank you, thank you. Is everybody happy? Tell me about your feedback about the sound alerts. Are they too loud now? Do you want them toned back a bit? I will check the VOD later. The important thing is now I actually have a manual control over them. So yes, Crummuppets. I love that. And also, Halimir to the corner, please. Halimir to the corner. Thank you. There you go. Isn't spelling it just as bad for you? Probably more than I was thinking as I was saying it. I was like, I'm pretty sure the AI filters will be fine. They sounded good to you. Okay, corner, that's it. Thank you. Yep. 2 good rules. 1, never tempt fate. 2, never date a chef when ordering hot food. Never date a chef. Oh, I see, because they're going to be critical. Is that what you mean? Does the corner dance? Whatever. Sips coffee. Oh, whatever. Oh. Right, we're going to find the Black Galleon next. Should we mount the horsey? Come on, my dude. What follow distance are you on? 25. I want Pigeon on like a short leash so I can escapeify sooner. Okay, to the galleon, my friends. I quite like doing some of the journey steps when we've kind of completed a lot of the like combat stuff. It's kind of nice just to have some little things to tick off. You know? Yes, it was a dare a chef. What? Should have been, oh, dare. Oh, I see. Never dare a chef. Oh, I can't see it now. Dare a chef when ordering hot food. I see. Bum, 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 bum. Onwards, friendos. So have you all got your chakrams? Have you been enjoying them? Frame drops right here. Got down to like 20 FPS. See if we leave it. Da-da-dun. Have I locked my frames back at 60, I wonder? I don't think I have. Oops. Been doing that when I'm streaming. Especially going to be helpful when it's hot because just kind of keep the PC on an even keel. Okay, let's go this way. It is mercifully cooler in here now, but earlier today it was so horribly humid. Oh my god. The way this country manages to be just so incredibly humid and also not that hot. It's like a special skill. Oh dear. Yes. Send the filter to the corner. It deserves it. Absolutely, yes. Dating a chef really have it benefit. Absolutely, yes. Although I can imagine if any chefs are here. I have met some chefs and I did work in like catering when I was younger for a while. And I don't think they want to cook when they get home. Do you know what I mean? I think aren't they just like, let me just have some scrambled eggs or something. You know what I mean? But yeah, probably quite picky, I imagine. Recently used my compressed air in my PC. It was overdue. I could probably do with doing that as well. It was 24 degrees at 1 p.m. today. Was it? I don't actually know how hot it got here, to be fair. Catering is a hard job, absolutely, yes, definitely. I think anyone who's ever worked in a restaurant is, like, hopefully polite to, like, wait staff and, you know. How do you get off my friendo? Sit. Okay, Operation Level Pigeon, don't let him get diedified. Oops. So I think diedified is, like... I say that even when I'm not streaming now, do you know that? These things, like, creep into your parlance, you know? No! Baby pigeon! No! My little friend. He's got hops for his snackages. Poor thing. I think I've already learnt this recipe, but this is where you learn the hyena fur armor, which is a follower buffing armor. Concussive. Can I use my arrows? I think I brought a bunch of arrows with me. You'll dance for me, apparently. Let's do a bit of shooty. It's not hard if you love it, really. I guess so. I just remember, because I was, like a lot of people, was like a waitress when I was younger. A lot of people were like, actually, I wasn't a waitress, I was a waiter. Anyway, and I remember it was like a hard job and stuff, because, you know, it was like, you had to kind of keep smiling under pressure and everything like that. But, you know, you'd go into the kitchen and it was just obscenely hot in there. And, you know, the chef may or may not have been, like, quite rude to everybody, except to the waitresses or waiters or whatever. Can I not hit you? And I just remember thinking, I do not want to be a chef. You know what I mean? Baby Anna was like, nope. Dun, 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 dun. But I do love cooking. It's one of the great fun things, I reckon. What you? Could you? The hard job it is. Pacified. Pacified, yes. Delete, pacify, defeat. Despawn.
Out of all the inventions in
These
the last
euphemisms are
100
great.
years, the dry erase board is probably the most remarkable.
Now we got to go to the jungle. The Zelhar. Should we use our chakrams because they're so good? My frames have just dropped down to 18. Now, this is definitely a place where... Okay, it's up to 7,000 health. Operation, like, protect... pigeon. Ahoy, Macy. Shields really are the enemy of the chakram. So I don't have an option to turn off their irritate, unlike humans. I would like to be able to switch that off. Do I need to learn corruption for that, or learn spells? No. Was that what I'm missing? Uh-oh. Frames the real boss. Poor critter. Excuse me. I've got to go to the jungle. Look at this. He's doing loads of damage to him, actually, isn't he? See that? He was doing like 130 or something in one hit. Poor Pigeon Jr. You can switch irritate off in the stats or inventory for each tool. I forget which is a checkbox. Can you? So the last I saw, it was in this thing here, the radial situation. This Pigeon Junior is surely a sparrow. Interesting. Different creature though, right? Different species. Bum bum bum. It's a cute name though. But yeah, sparrows aren't baby pigeons, are they? Sparrows are a different species of bird, if I remember correctly. That's a non-twitcher. Dun dun dun. Hi. Deleting people. Baby pigeon is a squab. Is that the name of a baby pigeon? Is it? Right, let's get to the jungle. Bum bum bum. Hi. Doo doo doo. I'd rather you didn't, sir. If that's all right. Bum bum bum. Sparrows are useful for carrying coconuts. Carrying coconuts. What is that a reference for? Come on now. Captain Jack Sparrow. Is that what you're talking about? Is that a Pirates of the Caribbean reference? So it's now on the inventory page. It doesn't show up for camels or something. Ah, there you go. It's on the inventory page. Okay. And chakrams are mowing. They are mowing the galleon down. They're so good. Absolutely. Really good for NPC camps. What are you up to, baby pigeon? 7,340. I think horse is max level, right? Yeah. Horse has been a valiant soldier. You've got 2 empty hulls of coconut and you're banging them together. From Holy Grail, was there a mention of sparrows in it? Swallows. Right, to the jungle. Swallows carry coconuts, African or European ones. It was swallows. Mm-hmm. Oh, what is the airspeed of an unladen African swallow? Right. Mm-hmm. That sounds vaguely familiar. It's been years. Bum, bum, bum. So where should we build our purge base when we get round to it? Shall I build it in the same place we had last time, where I've done a lot of my testing near the galleon, or which is here, right here, or shall we build it somewhere else? We could try the volcano and try and cheese it. We did do that on the beta when the new purge first came out. I found like a couple of spots there. You do have to get across the lava so that you can go and claim your loot, but completing the purge is really like all I care about. Getting the spoils of it from a level 10 I'm less concerned about. Swallow's joke is it? Oh dear. Pardon me. It's a lovely day for a ride along the river. We had some serious thunder here.
So I
Was
was
it
talking
yesterday?
to
Really
my
serious.
two good colleagues.
It was really
so,
loud.
Stallone, I'm
Freaking
making
Swallow
a
is, of
movie
course,
about
not
composers.
on my grade
I'm playing
3.
Beethoven, Van
We need to do
Damme,
a movie night
Schwarzenegger,
again
stop it,
sometime.
guys. I'm
The
not
problem with
saying
it is having to subscribe to like a streaming service. I mentioned this before. Like subscribe to a streaming service just for like a once a week movie. That's the only thing. Seems kind of wasteful. Did you hear that, Kel? Did it come through? Doesn't have Tanjiro turn on a headset. I do. It just... You heard it. Okay. Was it loud? Was it nice and loud? I don't know why my alerts are coming through quietly for me. I was talking to my two good colleagues, Stallone, I'm making a movie about composer, making Beethoven, Van Damme, I'll be Mozart. Stop it, guys, I'm not saying it. Alerts are quiet for you. Are they?
Chobaramok just cheered 300 bits. Thank you for your streams, and showing your build and armor. Helped a lot.
Thank you very much for that. Thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. Did you guys hear that one? You just said it. Oh. I think you could probably be up like 5%. Definitely the review going through it. Yeah, so this is the thing, right? One of the things is I'm trying to get my stream to be as loud as possible. Like everything to be as loud as possible. So if I increase my mic volume, I have to increase like all the other things along with it. It's very easy for me to increase the volume of those things, by the way. Really easy now that I've separated them. So I can definitely do that. I don't want to do it now because I have to go through each one and just because I've set a limiter for them. But I can absolutely increase them. I'll check the VOD after stream and I can absolutely make them louder. Definitely. But yeah, that's the thing. So now this is why I've had to do this. Because, yeah, if you increase the volume of one thing, you have to increase the volume of all the other things, kind of, basically. And, you know, because we're all boomers here, sometimes I want to, like, check my stream, listen for, like, moments I could have clipped and stuff when I'm, like, in the kitchen making food afterwards, stuff like that. And then sometimes I'm like, it's just too quiet, you know? Now Smidge louder would work. Good, good, good. They were super quiet before. You hear the alerts loud and clear. Good. Glad to hear that. I do notice it really depends what you're listening on. Because if I listen on my phone, music can be really, really loud. Why am I not regaining? Oh, because I'm swimming. Squirrel. Okay. Yeah, it depends what kind of device you're listening on, whether it kind of separates or how it separates the audio. Yep. Did someone say boomers? There you go. Steel has been activated. Thank you for self-identifying. Your voice is at 10. I'd say the alert's about 11-ish. Well, that's okay. So the alert should be like a bit quieter than my voice, but louder than the game. I will listen back later. Yep. Bum bum bum. Do do do. Lightning in the game, cool. It is cool. Very cool. Very atmospheric. Da, 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 dun, dun. Da, da, dun. I also have turned on, I don't know if you've noticed it yet, I have turned on audio ducking, which means that if you notice, the game gets a bit quieter when I speak. And you can probably really notice it here in the jungle, if at all, depending again on what you're listening on. Right, we're just going to go straight back again. This is such a long journey, and I want to try and get it all done in the stream. So yeah, so if I'm speaking, you probably can hear the alerts louder because the game will be quieter. Do you know what I mean? So maybe I need to turn on... Oh, shizzles. I was going to take a screenshot. Oh, family photo. Did you see that? It was funny. Da, 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 dun, dun. Camel hat, I know. generation caveman, if you please. My mistake. Thank you for identifying yourself. Clip it, screenshot over there. Yeah, I will do. That was funny. I thought he's going to stay there for a second, but he didn't. Damn it. Do you know what? Have we? Yeah, we've been to where the panthers are, haven't we? I think. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I think so. Onwards, friendos. So the purpose of doing the cartographer journey is so that you can learn. You don't have to do all these things, but it is to kind of guide you to learning how to make map rooms and things, which is great when you've almost finished the game, isn't it? Kind of perfect. Yes. So I could put a bunch of maps around the map rooms around the map, so we could teleport. I could also learn sorcery if I was going to, but I'm not going to do that in this playthrough because the plan is the next playthrough of the game, I'm going to do like I haven't quite decided on the name yet, but a very kind of like dark sorcery, kind of heavy sorcery playthrough, basically. Because I've been kind of sleeping on the old sorcery situation since the age of sorcery, and I want to revisit it. So I'm going to force myself to use it as much as possible. It'll be obnoxiously sorcerous. That's the plan. Dun, dun, dun. Am I cutting across this way? Where am I actually going? Hard to say. Okay. Can I just, like, go that way? That'll take me to, like, Sandswept Ruins, won't it? Da-dun. Do-do-do-do. You're a wizard. Yes. I clipped it. Thank you for that. Thank you very much. It is very, very helpful when people clip stuff, by the way. Saves me a hell of a job. With that voice. I mean, I could be bad. I could be a sorcerer. We're going to call it something like creepy, like Dark Urge. Although people have suggested that that might trigger some Baldur's Gate people. Sorcery. I love that. Yeah. Abacadabriella. Beautiful. I love that name. It's definitely going on the shortlist, Respawn. That's it. Find map rooms useless with the transport thingies. Yeah, I can see that. They're also quite big and cumbersome, aren't they? Something I should have been using in this playthrough is like the gibbets. I still haven't used gibbets, which is kind of annoying because I do have them. I just forget they exist. I do like to show things that have been in the bazaar so you can kind of get a bit of a review of it and see what you think and see if you want to spend your money. But I also want to kind of show the things that are just in the base game so that you don't have to like buy something to be able to kind of participate and play along. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Like when I use build pieces, you know, you could just replace them with any kind of build piece. But like a gibbet is a very specific kind of OP, really, if you think about it, item, because it doesn't take up very much space, and you can still put a friendo in it. Clipped it too, put it on Discord kind of page. Thank you very much, Kevin. Anna's name for her sorcery challenge playthrough. Yes, that's it. Wait, what are we naming? Yeah, we're coming up with a name for my sorcery playthrough because the next one's going to be like uber sorceress. Yes. And it's silent. What's silent, Salvador? Got the gibbet too, and always forget about them too. Oh, the gibbets are silent, are they? Yeah, Animancer challenge. The gibbet. Yeah, there's no like wheel sound. Apparently, though, you still need quite a lot of space for them. Oh, look at that! Did you see that? The lightning. It's like being in old Blighty. I haven't drunk or eaten anything. Have I? Wait. I haven't switched on anything, have I? Why am I not hungry or thirsty? I'm not in creative mode. Have I just eaten? I'm confused. I'm suspicious of the fact that it says 100% for both of them. Place 2 gibbets on a 3x3. Oh, I see. Age of Arcana. I don't recall you eating and drinking. Yeah. I do have cooked pork feast in my inventory. The only reason I'm suspicious of it is because I have been doing a lot of stuff off stream because I'm working on a video at the moment. And I'm just wondering if I've clicked something. That's all. I don't want it to be like that. Have I, like, switched off the need? Hold on. There we go. I bet that's it. Yeah, it's ticking down now. Yep. I must have done that because, you know, if I'm like AFK, or I did a lot of slow-mo stuff. Yeah. I just had it like switched off. And I've never done that before. I didn't actually realise I could have done that. Inventory. Yes, Steel, it's a word. Okay, it's a word. There's a command for inventory, isn't there? Isn't there one that Lemuton made? What is the command? Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. We've got a, I'm pretty sure we've got a inventory. I'm pretty sure we've got a command for it. Yeah, you have to have a look. There is definitely some meme-ish one about the difference between British and American pronunciation. So how are you guys busying yourself in your games at the moment? Are you taking a break from Conan? Are you just like, are you farming the event? Are you happy that it's back? How do you feel about it, people? Blame Hob. Inventory, that's British slang for... It's not slang, it's a word, okay? It's the word. But yeah, Blame Hob is an old one from back in the day. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Right, making our way to Sepamaru. Do I have any keys on me? I've got 2 keys. We should get ourselves like 6 keys maybe and try and pick up some legendaries while we're in there. How do you feel about Conan at the moment? Me? What phase? In this moment, I'm offline sleeping under a bush somewhere in the map. Is that like a scavenger hunt? Should we have a scavenger hunt? Experimenting building on the northern dam. Nice. Very nice. Last week, still playing Conan, mostly played Soulmass demo. Yeah. Do you know what? After my experience with Nightingale, which was lovely and everything, but whenever I've started a game a bunch of times and I get access, and it is lovely to get access, and please don't stop giving me access games, but you know when you get like access a bunch of times to something and you have to keep starting from the beginning, and people who've played on betas like will know, I kind of, it stops me from wanting to do it again. You know, it's especially when a game is so grindy at the start. And I believe the demo for Soulmask has boosted rates, so it's less grindy. But yes, you see that frames went down and they went back up again here. I feel like we could mark sections of the map where my frames drop. I guess we were by the arena. Yeah, so I'm kind of tempted to wait for Soulmask until the early access. There you go. Congratulations on the Rockside kill. Thank you very much. I was very pleased about that. Godbreaker. I fully recommend Godbreaker armor. That made a big difference. That's it. Inventory. That's it. Thank you, Starbird. I knew we had one. Yes. There you go. I think I wrote that one because I was constantly taking the mickey. The grind is Nelson's fault. Yes, everything's Nelson's fault. Absolutely. Definitely. Damn it. Thought I'd get some extra points there. There must be a massive learning curve to get used to the crafting system. I just think it's very bloated in terms of crafting, and quite frustrating, really. And get back to work. Have a good rest of your day. All right, lovely. Thank you so much for hanging out. Have a good rest of your day. How is our pigeon friend doing? What are you up to now? 7340, level 4. He's going to be another high vitality friendo. Hops give him vitality and strength, I believe. But it's just something that grows near us. Should we get a key from this dude? Hi there, sir. Shall I use my... Let's use the chakrams, given they're like... Ooh, shizzles. Hold on a second. I was on the wrong keys. So this is my problem, right? This creature is fleeing, and yet he's just following me around, like, closely. I don't want him to, like, stop following. Can I just put you on, like, a long... Because I need him to actually still be following so he gets the XP. So I do think Valheim Ashlands... Somebody came into the chat the other day and they said that Ashlands is out on the 15th of May. And we haven't been able to find a reference, a source for that. If anyone's seen one, could you please let us know? I would love that. So I might be resuming the Valheim playthrough this week. I did start a playthrough. We got to, like, the swamp stage of the game. And I love the world. I made, like, a nice kind of cozy house. We went into the mountains pre, like, bone mass, if you've played Valheim. So yeah, so I want to continue that one, basically, and take that character to Ashlands, I think. I would love to start again as well, because I just love the beginning of the game. But we have just kind of grinded through... I don't know. I might still change my mind. But yeah, that might be starting as early as this week, that playthrough. Or resuming as early as this week. Richard Jr. needs a dictionary so he can look at the definition of flea, absolutely. He's confused because he thinks I'm talking about FLEA. Okay, let's get our key. Someone's got my pickaxe. We'll get any... You gonna give me some ichor, friend? A little bit. I thought pigeon was in the ground for a second. No source as far as I know. It's been a few weeks since PTB. The PTB release, so either this week or next week, right? It's weird because somebody came in and very decisively said it was the 15th of May. So I wonder why they've heard that, you know? Hello, Limutor. Are your ears burning? Somebody did the inventory command, or we were trying to remember what the inventory command was before. How are you? You're in ad hell. You're in ad hell. Goodness me. You shouldn't be having any ads if you're a sub. Dun, da, da, dum. Bum, bum, bum. I just got hit and I've already been called up for my pronunciation. Yes, absolutely. As it should be. We're leveling our little baby pigeon. Our pigeon replacement. I want to make a joke about bus replacement services or something, but I feel like only a handful of people would get it. I did learn sorcery, didn't I? I think so. Yeah. We did. We just didn't use it. Yes. I'm really looking forward to the sorcery playthrough, honestly. I think it'll be fun. I'd need to, like, give something a theme in order to actually do it. So, sorcery playthrough next. We are doing a giveaway on the stream today. Exclamation mark tickets. We'll get you your first ticket for free. All the tickets are free. It's just channel points from watching the stream. Anybody who's just arrived here for the first time, exclamation mark ticket will get your first ticket. And that's what you need to do. It's for the base game of Conan Exiles, or a DLC of your choice, excluding Sipta or Decetto. If you've been here for a while, you've watched a bunch, you can do exclamation mark ticket, space, and then the word max, and that'll just get you the most tickets possible. You can also just click on the pinned message at the top of the screen, top of the chat, which will also kind of help you just to do your tickets. But it's just from watching, hanging out, being a sub, following, and stuff like that. There you go. Da, 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 da. Do Sepamaru. Hello, Skelly friendos. Trying to keep this pigeon alive. It's a pain in the butt. So we are going to do El Mariah again probably on this playthrough because I want to like experiment with different things, like different ways of cheesing it. And I would quite like to just go with a bunch of purple lotus orbs and just absolutely bombard them from safety. We will not be taking the camels in with us apart from to retrieve our treasure, because I don't want another repeat of our lost friendo. That was always very sad. But yeah, with Pigeon back behind us has got like a bunch of purple lotus orbs. We shall have to experiment with those. Good opportunity to mass colonize egg nests. Yeah, definitely. Some of us are very familiar with bus replacement service and I don't even live in the UK. That's it. Fairly often replaced by buses, which is supposed to replace. Yeah. Oh, God. Train replacement services and whatnot. That's it. Super frustrating. You're like, no, I'm going to be late. Ba-dum. Bum. It's a lovely day for a camel ride.
Stubert 812 just subscribed for 6 months.
Stubert, thank you for 6 months. Welcome back. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Enjoy your 6-month badge. Hope you're doing well. Bum. Ooh, sandstorm. So pretty. There we go. We're gonna go to Azagarth. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Like speed running the cartography journey here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Whoa! Speedy camel. Fastest camel in the world. Do you know I still haven't made it like a better? Ooh, ran out of stamina. What else is on the journey? Azagarth Mounds Volcano. Okay. I guess we'll cut through here. Just a bit of sand. It's just a very effective exfoliation you're receiving right now, chat. Nothing to be alarmed about. Let's make sure we don't run out of stamina. Otherwise we'll get knocked off our horse. By which I mean camel, obviously. I got 3 keys. Shall I go in? Nah, let's keep going. Come on, let's people. Let's see if we can get this finished. Hello, OG. Made it in time for the Exile Lands Grand Tour. Couldn't ask for a better guy. Oh, bless you. Good to see you. Hello, Steve. I'm sorry that you keep dying. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to just using all of the spells and really kind of like testing them out, and I might kind of review sorcery a bit and sort of give some feedback, you know. Game is so beautiful though, isn't it, sometimes? When the frames behave themselves and, you know, it's very nice. Which Funko would add a non-sorcery source for Elixir of Rebirth? What level is the Elixir of Rebirth? Does anyone off the top of their head? What are you got to be at? Reasonably high. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. But yeah, it is kind of a must if you're doing a thrall like run through. I mean, you don't have to. You could totally just not use it. But if you're kind of like leveling people to 20, trying to get the best thrall possible, Elixir of Rebirth really is a must, I think. 7 to 8 almost maxed. Having a hard time finding the scrolls for sorcery, are you? Having a hard time. I mean, some of them are like dotted in some dungeons. And yeah, they were, it used to be when, I think someone correct me if I'm wrong, but as soon as when sorcery came out, pretty much every time you found an altar, and you murdified, deleted, despawned, we'll come up with more words, sorcerers, you would get one as well, generally speaking. Yeah. Level 10, even further than I thought. Yeah. Poor luck. Maybe, yeah. But I think that they've decreased the amount of ones that you pick up. I don't know. I've got a bunch in our house and I haven't been looking for them. So that's, I would say the easiest way to level sorcery is to just play the game, collect sorceress scrolls, and then start leveling it later. And that way you can just power through. And by then you've probably got all the mats you need for everything as well. Should we do like a little climbing thing up here? We could cut through, I guess. From the summoning place of the scrolls. Nice. Elixirs post 20 dragon horns are not something for doing it. Yeah. Yeah. 10 for the elixir. Some spawn at the dregs and they camp outside with a couple of sorcerers and altars to farm as well. Yeah. If I'm looking for the scrolls, I make it sure to have for tier 4 sorcery in my thaumaturgy bench and make pages with the inking brushes and sacrificial blood. Yeah. That's a good tip. Easiest to level sorcery now than ever for the random loot drops. Yeah. Well, it was really hard to get Grey Lotus before, wasn't it? And now there's Grey Lotus everywhere. That was a big, the difficult thing. How are you finding getting skulls, weathered skulls now? Because it was very easy to get a bunch of them from just skeletons in the unnamed city, I think, wasn't it? Hello, Eddie. Hello. Yeah, Grey Lotus is so common now. Definitely. You could make a elixir of might and stuff, or Grey Lotus potion as well if you wanted now. Whereas I generally would make Black Lotus potion for thralls for their strength potion, or for myself as I was drinking it, just because it's so much easier. It was so much easier to come by. Let's get up here. Dun, 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 dun.
Canary087 just subscribed for 2 months.
Kane, thank you so much for 2 months. Welcome back. Annie, hey to you too. Thank you, thank you. Zath Ritual Dagger makes skulls a joke. Is it still a lot easier with Zath? So I kind of promised myself I would always choose Zath at the beginning of the game, just so that it was easier to get skulls. But I haven't done any sorcery for a little bit. Skulls, Zath altar, right? Yeah. Skulls from Zath. Yep. Have like 100. Do you? Easy if you have Zath religion farming spiders. Yes, good. Okay, that's good to know. Well, yes, we'll be doing a lot of sorcery soon. Golems on the pure, god damn it, like an army of golems. Those golems in the purge. Oh, the attacking. Yes. Yes. Simply from looting to fire in their chest, you get them fairly quickly as well. That's good. Yeah, what are you guys? Have you been doing level 9 and 10 purges? Do you like them? Have you had any, like, thieves break into your houses? Which I know they spawn earlier. Look at that. I didn't see... It didn't look like I was anywhere near that creature. Pigeon is at 9,205 now. I want to see what HP he gets up to. What's the highest HP camel that you've got, peeps? Have you had one higher than 57,000 for the fighter version? They really are the best, like, carry friendos right now. I always do sorcery because I'm edgy. I love that, Waruda. At least you know yourself. Where do we build for a sorcery playthrough? I guess we need to be near an NPC camp. somewhere we can just knock out a bunch of people. I bet those bloody YouTube videos will get demonetized as well, won't they? Yeah, I'll have to like blur the screen or something. This is also because I'm lazy and want to teleport. Teleporting is a great reason to do it. There you go, our food and water have actually run down this time. Get away from my critter. Dun, ba-dum. All right, we're going to take Pigeon in here. You better not get dadified, my dude. I will chakram these people. Try making a purge base near the Black Tower. And it doesn't work. Are you talking about Scepter? What Black Tower? The only problem that I have with Pigeon is he's just oblivious to everything. Alice Tipsy, yeah. It doesn't work. What are you getting a message saying that it can't find somewhere to... It can't find somewhere to spawn? Not enough room? You want like an official server? That purge will work there because of the maelstrom. I haven't really like tested the new purge on Scepter, I have to say. But I have tested the purge a lot other than that. Although not for a couple of weeks. We haven't seen a Lagadara yet in this playthrough. I would love to get a Frost Giant pet. Just like a little, you know, keepsake. Nope, he's not Lagadara. These chakrams are from the Twitch drop. That is ending tomorrow. If you haven't connected your account yet, I would do so. They're so good. It's good XP farm this, really. 4,000 XP for each of them. Hi. I do really like them. I think I would, but the power is fun. Ooh. Whoa, I got stuck. Punching yourself out of a corner is the name of the game here. Hearty or lasting? Hearty. Follower damage. Salted pork is a great drop. Because it buffs your strength. Bum, 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 bum. Hi there. Do 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 do.
Someone's coming.
Anyone else just like to mix it up? Sometimes I just like to switch between my weapons. I find the rams to be hilarious. I still haven't seen the danger ram. Whatever it's called. We will have to have a look for that. I'd quite like to find it on this playthrough. The evil ram. By far the best, the blood crystal. They're so good, aren't they? Generally, I would just use them as transmog. And that's what I was planning to do. Not that you can't transmog daggers with them because they're a punching dagger, but everything else I've always just transmogged. But these are so good. Didn't expect to like them at all. Uh-oh. Surrounded. Not at all gruesome. Then. Oh, Oyvind! No, that is not Oyvind. Oyvind is entirely bald. Bum 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 bum. Get off my friendo. The strange thing is, they really do, like, hard focus them, you know, your creatures. And they just stand there like derps, you know. It's a recipe for disaster. Do, 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 do. Where are my buddies? Let's go, buddies. To Mound of the Dead. Hello, Ronomi, hello. Making it look so effortless. Thank you, Stubert. Appreciate that. Checks in the post. Is it on top of the crevice? Is it? Got me some chakrams. They come paired like a dagger. They sunder their pakaruma stagger. Bud chakram. Bay, hey, bee. I love that. It's beautiful, Halimir. Asgard is filled with camel haters. I know. Meanies. Dun, 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 dun. I really do love this build, you know. It feels perfect, really. Unless I'm going to do something like scary, like the Arena Champion or maybe the Red Mother, like early on. If I'm not like super Viking ready, armor confident or whatever. You know, I really like it. I just want to go out and delete stuff. That's my main goal in life. Deletion of things. We just have to speak in apps. We need to come up with our entire like lexicon, like fake lexicon, just to kind of avoid YouTube censorship. You know what I mean? Is this PvP? Absolutely. Absolutely. No, it's not. It's PvE. Wipe them clean. That sounds kind of gross, Luke, honestly. Aim for the next camel. Camelot! Nice. I like it. That's it. Missy, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Cam, a lot of storage. Beautiful. I love that. Favourite weapon for Rocknose is a hammer. Anything with like a lot of armor pen. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum. Do you know what? I was trying to work out what that was, Gaves. If I've said that right. Elder Scrolls. It's a cool little symbol. I like it. Does this chakram are good weapons? Psycho, that is the best thing I've read for at least a week. They are incredibly good. Absolutely. They do be good. Absolutely. They're super strong. Every left click, every light attack, they sunder, stacking up to 5. Every heavy attack, they stack sunder and bleed, which does a lot of damage. There's this little special attack, which does, with my build, about 103 per hit. You get like a triple hit. But they're so good against human NPCs, like Mounds of the Dead, who've got so much armor in Chapter 4. Skeletons in the Unnamed City. They just absolutely mow through enemies. They're so good. Fully recommend them. Tomorrow is the last day of the drops, so make sure you connect your accounts. No worries. How do you enable timers on weapon damage buff? Hozav's UI mod. Highly recommended. They are do good weapons, Steve. They are do good. Absolutely. Great with an authority build. Great with an authority build. For your followers, is that what you mean? Hozav. Thank you for that, Merton. In the list there, Hozav's custom UI mod in the it gives you all that information that you see at the top left of the screen that looks different. That's because of Hozav's UI mod, basically. That's why I have the times and stuff. That's it. It's fantastic. Get if we determined you can put spectral coating on the chakram. I think we tried to. Oh, I don't think we were able to. But I do have some... Do I have some with me? I believe we can't put either poison or spectral coating on them. Who's got my coating? I think it's... I either left it at home or it's on horse. Here, science it. Oh my god. Someone's gonna... Report her! This is an outrage. Spectre, not spectral. There you go. Da-da-da-dun. No, you cannot apply spectre coating to this. You can apply it to the hammer. You can apply it to the sword. I've got a bunch at home. If you're offended by this, that would just make me happy, really. There it is. Can I apply it to my bow? No. Can I apply it to my pickaxe? Yes, I can. Can I apply it to my truncheon? No. That's it that we have with us anyway. I am offendinated. I live to offendinate. Yes. What about the arrows? No. Sagittarius. It's not cheating, it's nanotechnology. Love that. Should we fight the big tree dude? Hi there. Oh, nice. Thanks, bud. Sit. What am I going to use? Should I use my two-handed sword? The thing you got to watch out for is if he hits the ground twice, that's when he's going to do his branch attack. Ouchie. Seriously, was I anywhere near him? Do your branchy thing. Sit! Oh my, we might... I chose Resurgence on a whim today when I respect, and I'm glad I did. Because the collision in this game is a meme. Look at that damage. Get away from my buddies. What shall I use? What did we use last time? It looks like he's trying to attack the ghosts. The spectre coating does nothing to him because he's not an undead friendo. He's a tree. Flee, my dudes. I pressed the button! I pressed the button. He definitely has the ability to unalive us, doesn't he? I do have some daggers. Maybe we go daggers. Da-da-dum. What do I have? Should we use some, like... These are transmogged with black ice. I pressed the button. Oh, I ran out of my buffs, which is suboptimal. Press the button. Bear in mind, I'm on single player. There is no lag. I mean, apart from frame situations. Okay, here we go. Tree branch. We just need to like a double tap. Oh, God. Can I get them to stay here? Come and fight me. Leave the lads alone. Ouchie. Oh, here we go. Branches. There we go. He hits the ground twice. Get out the way. That's the thing you gotta look for. Because that is mean. That is the thing, like, your followers won't avoid stuff like that. Because they're not smart enough to. Ooh. Did he, like, whip around? So one of the reasons I like daggers so much against bosses is because I don't seem to be locked in any kind of animation. Here we go. Branches. I can roll so quickly out of my attacks. You know? Unlike other weapons where it just kind of holds me there. I feel like bows are the worst offenders for that. Got to get to him. Sorry. He kind of looks like he should be an undead friendo. I don't know what the lore is behind him. Getting into the rhythm of it now. Famous last words. Oh my god, for a second I thought we were having a meteor shower, even though I know it doesn't fall here. Ba-da-dum, ba-dum. Mm-hmm. Ouchie. We're getting there. It's not so much attacking me, it's just like cleaning up his area. Da-da-da-dum. Camels are just really happy they're not involved. Thought he was going to hit the ground then. Come on, mate. There we go. Oh, we worked for that one, didn't we? Let's get our key. Thank you very much. Alright, we're going to leave the rest of it. We'll take the padding with us. Oh yeah, I nearly forgot my friends. Is it? Oh god, Pigeon's at 12,000 HP now. Sweet. Right, Simans. Oh my god. Blood crystal, friendo. Hi. You want to make golems? You want some blood crystal? You can murderfy and harvest him. Got him. Exactly. Friendos keep fleeing to you, it seems. Yeah, being a tree, he wouldn't be vulnerable to fire by any chance. He would expect so. Whatever source that made this creature needs to put in the corner, absolutely. Not sure why default isn't working for you, but I would say it's 100% reliable. Sometimes it doesn't work for me, sometimes it does. I should make this creature's head a trophy. Yes, I think it should be. This concludes today's episode of Science with Anna. How do you enable target lock on PC? People say Q, but it doesn't do anything for me. Have you rebound it? Check your controls. Yeah. I don't use it because I feel like it's a great recipe for getting dadified. I'll probably nerf the chakram in the next patch. Probably, Zen. Hello. Yes. Finish keep fleeing. Here we see Anna demonstrating how not to fight Rot Branch. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. With an authority builder, pet's good for fight, like Greater Bear. Define good, Rolomi. They're not like they used to be. It depends what you're fighting, really. They're not particularly good, I believe. I think the Saber's probably the best, as far as, like, people have been saying. But they got nerfed, like, a few chapters ago. Even with max authority, I found a human thrall is always better than an animal. You can apply, you can give armor and new weapons, and you can ask them to heal. You can, yeah, potions and things like that for humans. We need is a buck and a quarter staff that would get old rotten bottom. Lovely. Issue with pets are armor suck. Any mob with decent weapons or just kill them fast, especially as attackers. Yeah. Good job. Thank you, lovely. The ram is near here, is it? Get pigeon, it said scouting. Let's pour out another one for our dead homie pigeon. I know. Raise his glass to pigeon, I know. Certain weapons I find target lock useful correcting my aim. Yeah, do you play with a controller? I just find that when I played on console, which is about 5,700 of my hours, I definitely used like lock on. I found it to be really helpful. But on mouse and keyboard, I just find that it's just going to get me killed. Because I want to be able to like roll away and things like that. This game's so pretty. Bum 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 ba dum bum. Just bad. Oh, bless you. It takes time. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Thing about us, like people on PC, is everybody's got different equipment. So if you like, unless you have like the absolute best of all the equipment, in which case, you know, there are obviously like skill levels or whatever. And like, I think a 16-year-old kid is probably like better at certain things. But, you know, it's not a level playing field for everything, you know, so don't be too hard on yourself. That's what I would say. I have really good equipment for everything. Okay, Volcano. What to do there, people? Can I go... How do I... Yes, this way. We'll go down the path next to our home, through the trees. What happened to your pigeon, Cena? 57,000 HP. Chat, did I leave pigeon? Chat. Chat, I thought I did the command. Pigeon. Chat. Oh, you know it's your fault, right, chat? You know it's your... He's scouting. Do we let him just make his own way home? He'll be safer. He'll be out of render range. Where did I place him? He'll return home by himself. He's a big boy now. He's got like 12,000 health. He'll be alright. You did say it, did you? I'm sorry, people. I let him down. I don't deserve a pigeon. Okay. I better know. Forgotten, I know. We told you multiple times. Well, I was convinced that I'd use the Better Thrall's tea to get them to follow me. But I must have just gotten on the horse instead. Like a bell end. Rot branch. By rot branch, yeah. Well, because this is single player, when you leave the area, nothing happens. If I ran into that area and, you know, chilled out there, or if it was on a server and there were other people coming in and out of render range, then I'd have to be concerned. But as it is, we don't have to worry about him. He'll just return home. There you go. Pigeon Jr. just flew away. Pigeon Jr., listen, sometimes they just got to spread their own wings, right? These youngsters. It's got to, you know, give him a little bit of freedom. He'll get himself home safely. He'll be okay. It's absolutely regularly damn sight better than when I started playing. Yeah, it takes time. When I first started playing this game, I had no idea about it. And I didn't understand why when I was hitting stuff I didn't do any damage. I mean, I was completely clueless. You know. And I had to learn how to fight on console. Then I switched to mouse like PC and had to completely relearn how to fight, really. And got, you know, diedified quite a few times in the process, so you know, it's not too bad, people. Dun, 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 dun. Like anything, the more you do it, generally the better you get, you know. I just love fighting in this game. What should we go into Dragonmouth, or should we go through the hidden way? I don't have any ice with me. Hopefully it'll allow us to get the journey from just hopping in the Dragonmouth here. You're not as good as Anna at this game. That makes you just like the rest of us watching her do some recount. Bless you. Checks in the post, people. Right, come on now. Discover the volcano. I don't have any, like... I could have got ice. I do have some purified water. We will leave before we get diedified. Hopefully. That's the plan. If I don't find the volcano, unless I go in like another entrance, I should be peeved. It's 25 degrees here. It gets up to like 55, I believe. Cooling down. Very hot. Very hot, you don't have to worry about. Extremely hot. And heat stroke are very concerning. Hello? I'm in the volcano. Excuse me. 51. Oh, yeah. Science, people. I'm just watching the temperature on underneath the yellow bar. 52. Am I not going to discover it here? I'm technically right next to lava, game. I'm probably not going to risk it. 53. Yep. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Come on, horse. Every man for himself. 54. 55. There's Max. Bum, 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 bum. Let's drink some cooling water. There we go. Very hot. Wasn't worried at all about it. I'm incredibly calm under pressure. Everybody says that. Okay, well, we could go the other entrance. It is kind of funny that I was going to find the volcano. But I guess I just didn't think I needed to go, like, into it. We'll go to the hidden way. And there's some ice near there. Then we can eat. Dun, 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 dun. Now, I don't want you to think I'm running away scared. I'm just, you know, running in the opposite direction. It is weird that I guess it just ran out. Come on, horse friendo. So there's some ice outside the hidden way, which is what I would usually get. I'm just going to run. Every man for himself. Pigeon's like, will you hurry up? I mean, wait for me. What are the other... If the Black Keep path is the easiest way to discover the bolt. The Black Keep path is the easiest way to discover the volcano. You mean the path on the other side of the Black Keep? I should hopefully get it from here. It's not a retreat, it's a charging to the rear. That's it, exactly. Running very decisively in the opposite direction. Yeah, exactly. Decisive, that's what it is. Like a brave warrior. There's the ice. Okay. For a second, I thought there was a chance that I'd left my pickaxe, which is buffed with spectre coating. Did I leave my snackages on you as well? There we go. Thank you very much. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Hidden way was where I discovered it. Yeah, I think I usually go in the hidden way. This is where I always come in because there's ice outside. Come on, my dude. Used to get like super cold running up here, and that was always one of the biggest challenges. You get in there and it'd be super hot. I don't know. But they've changed temperatures so much recently. I'm working on a video about it at the moment. There we go. Completed. Valeria's sword. Did I claim the reward for Dungeon Delver? Yes. I did. Well, seeing as we've got the ice. Until about a week ago when Anna showed it, I didn't even know you could go in Vidrag. Yeah. Dragonmouth was the one I would always go through to get to the dungeon. Because you couldn't touch lava in the past. This is the one I was used to go I would go through if I wanted to take a thrall on a rope. Because there was actually a path. And I had to really look up back in the day where is there a path out the volcano? Because there's so many different entrances. You needed somewhere you could drag a thrall because you couldn't drag them over lava because they would just like despawn. You know what I mean? But now that you can like hop across lava, though I've never really tried it across like deep lava. Right. So what am I wearing right now? Godbreaker leggings, perfected heavy sabatons, and then 3 pieces of Stygian soldier epic. The epic bit is important. And I have 4 heat protection, which isn't very much actually. If I was wearing the Godbreaker chilled leggings, then that'd be different. Why is your poor camel called Horse? That is a horse, Wayne. What are you talking about? You don't think it looks like a horse? It's a horse. Come on now. Being dragged through lava does tend to leave one well done. Okay. Creston to the corner, please. Creston to the corner. Thank you. Let's do the chakrams against these people. No, I don't like those splodies. Come on then, Eri. They're good against everybody, really. They're not good against bosses, but anybody who can stagger, really good. There are some bosses that stagger, though. The, what are they called? The Black Yeti staggers. Most bosses, though, don't stagger. I think they just, like, didn't get around to fixing the Black Yeti. Corner, yes. Camel is horsing around. Oh, God. Whatever. I don't have my little helmet thing. I think I brought it, though. Look at that. Commander helmet. From the Unnamed City. It's gives gas protection. There's a bunch of gas here. And it's got good armor value, 143. Or a replacement to your sandstorm breathing mask. Just very little armor. Everybody in the volcano is aggro on sight now. Actually, I was trying to target lock you. There you go. Apply Sunder. I am applying Sunder. It doesn't want to do it. Excuse me, sir. You can just pick that up, by the way, and just have it as a pet. If you want. It's like a locust spawn. So, the chakrams aren't working for the Sunder thingy. Journey step. Look at this. But they are sundering. So that's a bug, isn't it? If I took my gas mask off now, I would be poisoned. If you haven't been to the volcano. No more window shopping inside the volcano nowadays. I know. It was like a peaceful place in many places. Like, certain places weren't. Like here, they were always like aggro. Leave my critter alone. But look at that. That pushback. So good. So good for NPCs.
Wasn't supposed to be like this.
Don't shoot my horse. Come on, horsey. Dum dum dum. Maybe it has to be a strength weapon to apply center. I guess because it's telling you hammers and clubs. It just doesn't. They obviously just haven't updated the code or whatever, I guess. But coded type of weapon, yeah, looking for a club, mace, hammer rather than center. Yeah, absolutely. They're so good. Bum, bum, bum. Software engineer. Yeah. Particular journey step has a bug of many weapons that apply sender, similar to the rogue. Okay. I did all the journey steps on a couple of playthroughs, like all of them. But then nowadays I just kind of pick and choose, really. I think the really early journey steps are absolutely worth doing for the mats. And the recipe for the reinforced box, things like that. Super, super handy for early on. Other than that, I think the purple lotus orb, really, really handy. That's right. Screw you, sir. Bum, bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. Hey there, friendo. You used to be a peaceful dude. Now you want to mortify me. Sometimes I think you are so rude. I don't know. We'll work on that. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. So always look for Spinus the Marauder. Right here, because it is one of the spawn points. And he used to just be so special back in the day. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. And always, when I come up here, I always look for Syra Brennerhet, who is the dancer from this faction. Because she's kind of rare to get, really. Look at this. Don't get surrounded. I have my finger on my S key, like, just to kind of make sure I'm always moving back. And my thumb over my Alt key. Just so I can get out of danger. Dun, 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 dun. What do you think about the aggro changes in the Volcano chat? Are you happy about it? Do you think that's good? It was a bit boring before. I think the Volcano needs a rework, personally. Bum, ba-dum, bum. But I think it could be more interesting. There could be like, you know, like they made Buccaneer Bay much more interesting. They kind of, I think they could add some, like a, I don't know, maybe a market would be kind of cool. But give us some good stuff. What else? I don't know, some kind of like tents or something. No tent puns, please. Event or a chapter. Everything aggro in the Volcano is a bit much. Bit odd having them be passive so long. And suddenly now they're aggro. Yeah, it is weird. Would have added to my +1 death counter. Ixnay under Femme. Oh god. What is the under? What is Erder? Oh, Erder. Yes, yes, yes. Modification. That's right. I'm not really like fully trained in like Pig Latin or whatever it's called. It was good that. Should add a tavern, yeah. What weapon and build is she running? This is the Blood Crystal Chakrams from the Twitch drop from watching here. I mean, just like you're working towards now. Which are Bleed and Sunder. Those are the stats crafted with a Edgesmith with a master weapon fitting on them. And this is my build. Max agility, max vitality, 3 perks in grit, 1 perk in expertise, and I've buffed with Elixir of Grace and Salted Exquisite Meat for my agility. Oh, Reza! I kind of want to befriend you. Do I? Which camel did I leave my truncheon? Can I like? So I'm on single player. Can I just grab my truncheon situation? I don't really need her because we've got a couple of them, but she's like, she's somebody that I would usually capture. And it's fun to make friends, right, chat? I don't have any points of authority. This is a Seth truncheon with an advanced blunted weapon fitting on it. Stop trying to attack my camel. It's really inconvenient. And he doesn't like it. He told me. There we go. Boom. Let's get her on the old friendship acquisition device, as they say. It's fun to make friends, but the method here is kind of a bit rude. I mean, that's very subjective, Luke. Do you know what I mean? What's rude to one person is just another person's, like, love language. You know what I'm saying? And capturing rare thralls, she doesn't need you. I do exactly the same thing. That's it, yeah. So we got to get ourselves out of here now. Hey there, friendos. Please do not try to murderify me. They like it when you sing to them. Bum 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 bum. No points authority explains why the irritate checkbox is not theirs. That's it, yes, that's it. Yeah. Irritate, that's it. No perk, no win. Yeah, but no perk, but no. So no means to like remove it, I guess. I don't know. But I would like it if you could make it so that they weren't aggro-y. Which way am I going to go? This way. Look at him chasing my friend. We don't have a thrall wheel in here, actually. But we live at Mounds, so I guess we just have to try and get this guy home. I love building in this kind of like structure here. It's a really nice place to build. But Kenny was a bad place for puns for Anna. She was a chip on her small dirt. Oh my god. I'm not even going to use the tannoy. I'm so depressed by that joke, Nefanor. I don't even have, my fingers are suddenly completely weak. You know what I mean? I can't even reach forwards to like press the button. That's it. That's it. Just, yeah. It's just, yeah. Hopefully the people who ceased to exist earlier after our efforts have not become alive again. She says, with trying to skirt the language. I feel like we dragged someone on the rope from here all the way home a couple of days ago. Did we? It'd be kind of cool if you completed Wild Scars, the volcano hooks that were passive before became Passive. Hmm. Then how would you terrify yourself in the future, I guess? Would be kind of cool. Bum ba-dum bum. Bum ba-dum. Do do do. So he shouldn't take any damage from the lava. In the past, I would have been super, super careful. I would have been like doing this. Like making... My apologies, Risa. She's like, if you don't mind. I would have been like doing this to make sure she didn't like accidentally like graze the hot stuff. Okay, I got 32 seconds of like very good cooling. So I'm going to have to be careful. Very realistic physics here. Undespawned. Undespawned. Yeah, that's it. Oh, God. Gotta wait 12 seconds. Dun, dun, dun. She's fine. She'll be warmer outside. Here we go. So we should be okay. Let me get rid of this chilling item from my hotbar. I have run down here so many times. I feel kind of nostalgic. But not for a while, actually. I don't think. Not on this playthrough. But I would run really fast down here. And go flying a little bit and really take a lot of damage. Yep. And in the past I would put... where would it be? I guess up there. Like the ridge there. Was it down here? Oh, shizzles. I would put like a bedroll. Was it there? No. There it is, down there. I would put like a bedroll here. I would have like a wheel over here. So if I got unalived, you know, I'd be okay. And you can build all the way around like this like bit here. I've had some kind of base. I had a friend who had a base here and they had like a gate. There's space going through. Quite effective. Can you somersault down? If I go head first, I think I might have some kind of mischief. Do you know what I mean? Do myself a mischief. Imagine doing the dive down. Yeah. Is that... It looks like Alan Carr, that person. Mingley. It looks like Alan Carr. Does any British people think that? I love Alan Carr. So funny. Yeah, I think somersaulting down there is a recipe for disaster. And we got a race pigeon home because I bet Pigeon's there already and he's wondering where his dinner is. Actually, don't think you can do forward rolls with a thrall on the rope, can you? Anybody? I think we've tried it and we lost them. We do have a giveaway on the stream. Exclamation mark ticket in the chat if you'd like to enter for free. If you've just arrived here, if you've never been here before, you'll only be able to buy one ticket. First ticket is free. It's for a base game of Conan Exiles or DLC of your choice, excluding Sipta or Decetto. If you've been here a lot or before, exclamation mark ticket, space in the word max will get you the most amount of tickets you can possibly get. And it's up to 5,000 tickets. If you want to know how many points you've got to buy per tickets, it's exclamation mark points. Each ticket costs 10 points. There you go. Thrall on a rope sounds too much like soap on a rope. Yes. Very practical. Definitely. Lost a thrall that way on single player, did you? Oh my goodness. That was silly, wasn't it? Goodness. I've definitely tried to do a forward roll and like been like, oh my god, I've lost somebody. But we could totally ride the horse now, couldn't we? Come on, horsey. Sit. Here he is. She's like, I'll keep telling her I'm here to transport her around and she refuses to use me. It's an outrage. I'm going to tell the union about this. A few spots around the exterior of the volcano you can build behind the texture so it's not visible from a distance. I've never experimented with that for fear of like accidentally burnifying myself. Is that an acceptable word, YouTube? Do you have anything to say about that? I'll look forward to hearing from you. Okay. That's it. The shame. My Dern short-term memory failed me, made it out of render range before I realised you weren't holding the rope. That is a classic, you know. Back when you couldn't see the rope behind you after you teleported, how many people got all the way home and had to like pray and click on the wheel to find that that rare thrall they'd gotten from Mounds of the Dead or somewhere just was not there. Oh my goodness. And then you'd like run back to the map room you teleported from, and you'd like try to track the route, see if you could find them. But no. Unfortunately. Yeah. Yep. We could go this way, couldn't we? That's probably the quickest. I hope Pigeon's there. I hope we don't have any Stygians waiting for us. Because like I said earlier today, when I was just admin teleporting around because I was doing stuff, I turned up at the house and there was Stygians right there again. So I just logged out and logged back in again to test if it would work. And it did. One of them was trying to set fire to my Leonil. So, you know, I'm not happy. I've reported it to Funcom and I haven't heard back anything yet. But I'm going to go with it's a bug, not a feature, because they didn't tell us. Look at this. My keep has like died. Dun. Gotta plug it in. If I hear yelling. There we go. Let's put that Reza on the camel just in case we've got a party waiting for us. Nope. How many of you has it happened to? Type 1. Have you been attacked by Stygians after sieging Almeria? Nobody in here. This Leonil here was like being attacked when I came back the other day, earlier today. Pigeon is here. Pigeon and Groot. Beautiful. Well, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out on this later than usual stream. I will be back on Wednesday. I might stream tomorrow. I'll let you know on the Discord or the Twitterings. Let's draw our winner for our key. Exclamation mark ticket for a last-ditch attempt if you'd like to enter.